So today I will be reviewing the M&P 9 Shield Plus. It's a very nice pistol. It's shot flawlessly. I only had one problem with it. It's not a problem at all. The slide did not lock back. That's not a problem to me. I was at the range. It doesn't really matter. Obviously it is clear, no ammo. It is the optic ready version, has night sights that's not picking up. The front is the orange tritium, the back is blacked out, also small tritium pieces in there. This also has the safety. Some don't, some do. This one just has to, or this one just happens to have it. Like I said before, shot flawlessly. Looking at the target beside me, I had one flyer. For some reason I was shooting and then went like that before. Anticipated the recoil too much on like the first shot because I thought it was going to kick a lot more than what it did. Other than that, I have 7-ish shots in the 8 group, which is obviously 10 in the center, 9, 8, like most standard targets. About 7 in the 8 group, the rest of them in 9 and 10. Shot 50 rounds through it flawlessly, other than the one time the slide didn't lock back, which that's not really a concern for me. At the range, it's brand new. So the one flyer is down here. This one's where the staple goes in to the target to lock it in, like on the cardboard. Same with up here, you guys didn't see that. That's just a standard hole. Another one over there. Another staple mark down there next to the flyer. Then I shot 22 at it, which 22 just destroyed the center of it because I shot 200 rounds or something. Very fun time at the range. Very fun. So magazines, 9mm. You can get the 10 round flush fit. So the 10 round flush fit obviously fits flush. And for my hands, pinky hangs off a little bit. I can get about half pinky, but it still kind of wants to slide. I mean, if you had to, that would work just fine. I like the 13 round. This one came with the 10 round and 13 round. So the 13 round, you get a little more grip on it for you here. That's very comfortable for me. So 13 rounds, that's all I shot it with, was the 13 round one. I have been carrying this. I've been carrying the 13 round in it just because I had the 10 as backup, I guess. I don't know why I put the 13 round in it. Just more capacity. I don't know why, really. So the height wise, I'll try and get this as close to you guys as what I can. Obviously the 13 round is going to be taller than the 10 round on this side. That's pretty obvious. More rounds, more height, taller. This one is a little dirty just because I shot it. This one, spotless, still has that orange, the orange and yellow kind of highlighter, stripe mark, whatever they put on it when it's a brand new magazine. The 13 round one still has a little bit of that yellow stripe on it. It's basically gone. So I really do like this pistol. Like I said, optics ready. It did not come with the Crimson Trace 1550 or 1500, whatever it is. Did not come with it, but I mean, I'm not super worried about it. It's like $150 optic or something. Not super worried about it. Like I said before, also night sights. They're very, very nice in my opinion. Blacked out rear, except for the small tritium pieces in the rear, like the two on both sides. Each side has a tritium piece. The front is bright orange. It's hard to miss it. It lights up at night, which is very nice. I was just messing around with it and I was like, I wonder how much it glows. Obviously, being a night sight, it glows, and it's very nice. If you had to use it at night, you probably could, but you'd probably want a flashlight or something to make sure that you know what the target is, if there's a target at all. So 13 round mag, 10 round magazine, night sights, optic ready. There's not really a whole lot wrong with the pistol. It's so simple, it's hard to beat. I mean, the trigger, you have that little bit of take up after hitting this little blade. I don't know if you guys can see. A little bit of a blade. Push that back, it gets to that wall. Obviously there's no ammo in it. And obviously you have to make sure that the safety is off. The safety works, believe it or not. So that little blade, I don't know if you guys can see there. So you push on it, there's a slight click, I don't think the camera will pick it up. And then you reach that wall, it's pretty sturdy, and then it just pops. And that's it. So the release, try to keep it so it's very nice for you guys. Moves it a little bit forward, clicks, and then it hits that wall. So it's going to reset basically where that wall is right before it goes. The only thing I don't like or think could be better, because it's fine and it works, just I think it's a little small, would be the slide catch, slide release, whatever you guys want to call it. I think it could be a little bigger. I think it's kind of awkward to move it. Yeah, there is texture on it, but I think the texture's a little too smooth in my opinion. I mean, obviously it works just fine. I mean, just push it up, whatever, pull it back, locks. It works fine. I mean, if it works, you don't really have to fix it. But I think it's just a little too smooth. Maybe a little more grip would be fine, but that doesn't really matter. Other than that, you know, shot. No. Magazine release. It is very tall. Not very tall, but it's pretty tall. It is very... Let me get that so you guys can see. There. That's not too bad. It's pretty tall, so it's very, very easy to do. So no ammo, it's empty, in, it's just so simple. I mean, even sitting here, like gripping it like you would at the range, ready to shoot, whatever. You just have to move your thumb down a little bit, pop it out of place, grab new mag, slide in, back, ready to go. Very nice pistol. If anybody's looking for one, I would recommend it. Obviously optics ready, so if you had a sight that you wanted to put on a gun for concealed carry or just range time or something, I don't remember the footprint that this is. I think it's just called the Shield footprint, whatever. Crimson Trace fits on there. You can get plates on Amazon. It's like DDP plates or something. They can fit like the Holosuns. I saw a guy that did the Holosun red dot on the top of his. It was like a 407 C or K. He really liked it. He shot it flawlessly. You can get that. I believe there's a couple other plates to put more common optics on. You can also get the Leupold, whatever you guys want to call it. Leupold is a pretty common name, I guess, or what some people call it. Leupold is, I don't know. They have the micro red dot, so it just replaces just the rear sights. Replaces just the rear sights and then has a battery hanging off the back. So that way when you do carry, you don't have to have, or carry, go to the range, whatever. You don't have to have the optic cut. You can have just the rear Leupold sight. You also don't have to have a special holster that I know of. You might have to, but I'm not 100% sure. So like I said, I have been carrying this for a couple weeks. This is the holster. It's a Galco inside the waistband. It's kind of an odd leather texture. It hasn't slid at all on me, which is very nice. Stays in place. I was actually carrying this the other day and I got home and completely forgot that I was even wearing it. Or carrying it, wearing it, whatever. I had just gotten so used to it that it just felt like nothing. It was very nice. So this is the holster. I think it's the universal holster, just for like SIG P365 size roughly, because this is about the size of P365. I don't have one right beside me to show you guys. Yeah, Galco holster, pretty nice. Shield, very nice. Shot, very nice. I don't have any problems with it shooting at the range, other than the one, I think it was on the first mag too, first magazine, I think, is when it didn't lock back, which, I mean, brand new gun, first magazine, I don't really care if it locks back, because first magazine, it has to be broken in. It did not do that again. It did not. I was just shooting some, I think it was some Blazer bronze or something. Blazer bronze or something. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys have any comments or anything you would like me to touch up on, I'll probably do a cleaning review or like a cleaning video. Disassembly, I don't know if YouTube likes gun disassemblies, pistol disassemblies. But yeah, I'll probably just do like a real basic cleaning video. Other than that, there's no real problem with it that I have at all. Sights, very nice with the tritium. Front is orange, very bright, very nice. Obviously the magazine size, capacity for the size of the gun is very nice. I was looking at the 43X. I think it's a little longer grip wise, but holds 10 rounds. I think roughly the same size as what the 13 round magazine is. I just wanted a little bit more for concealed carry, just a little more round capacity. It's a flawless gun. I mean, if you're in the market for the so-called Micro 9, this will probably be one of the guns that you will come across comparable to the 365. I have shot the 365. It's been probably a year or so since I've shot it, maybe 2 years ago. Really like the gun when we got it. We got it brand new. We've still got one. I just haven't shot it since that one time. 2-3 times maybe after that, but it was a very nice gun at the time, and then we just got Glock and then Walther. Walther's pretty nice, but obviously you're going to be spending a little bit more money. The shield is $595 MSRP, $595-ish. Obviously that can go up or down depending on the options you have, like the optics cut or like the optic ready. It's optics cut. Night sights, thumb safety. I think the thumb safety is just, you pay the same. They're not going to charge extra for either one that I know of. Yeah, it's a very nice pistol, shot flawlessly like I've said. It has the real basic, I guess, kick, if you want to call it, for when you're shooting something this size, 9mm, which isn't really, here's the round. 40 Smith & Wesson is about, I think it's about this size. It's just a little like bigger around, not a whole lot though, because 40 is just a shortened 10mm, like shorter 10mm. Other than that though, shot flawlessly, like I've said multiple times now. I really don't have any complaints other than the slide release being kind of small, or slide catch, whatever you want to call it, being kind of small, not grippy enough. But it works. I mean, they don't have to change it. So I think that's going to be it for now. I will probably make the cleaning video, just a real basic cleaning, oiling, whatever video. If you guys have any comments or concerns, just put that in the comments below. Okay, thank you guys.